Hello everyone, this is Rosina Amolik from Fellowship Mission School. In this video, I am going to cover a topic representing characters in memory from chapter number 2, Data Representation of grade 11th. Now, how to represent characters in memory? In addition to numeric data, a computer must be able to handle numerical information. In other words, a computer should recognize code that represent letter of alphabets, punctuation marks and other symbol characters as well. Now, whenever you type any letter or any number from your keyboard, so this letters or this punctuation, whatever symbols also you're using, these special characters also should be represented in your memory. These codes are called as alphanumeric codes. Alphanumeric means what? Alphabets plus your numbers. So it is termed as alphanumeric. A complete alphanumeric code will include, now what comes in your alphanumeric? 26 lower characters, 26 upper characters. Lower characters means your small letter A to Z. Upper character means your capital letter A to Z. Then 10 numeric digits. 10 numeric digits means what? 0 to 9. 7 punctuation marks, all your punctuation marks, that is exclamation, and anywhere from 20 to 40 other characters such as plus, division, that is other symbols. We can say that an alphanumeric code represent all of the various character or functions that are found on a standard typewriter. Or you can say a keyboard. Now whatever letters or whatever keys you can see on your keyboard, those are categorized or those are called as your alphanumeric code. ASCII code, the most widely used alphanumeric code. ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Is used in most microcomputers and mini computers and in many mainframes. Okay, these are the different types of computer. Different categories of computer. This is more than enough to represent all of the standard keyboard characters as well as control function. ASCII code is enough to represent whatever letters or whatever keys we have in our computer or on our keyboard, as well as it will also control the functions, whatever functions you're going to give. Now this is a table in which your ASCII code is determined. You can see here your A is represented as this number in binary value, and this is your octal value, and this is the hexadecimal value, and your decimal value for A is 65. So on, your B is 66, 67, 68, so on. So this is how the characters are represented in the memory. So here is the example for all capital letters. The representation for small letters will be different, and this is their digit, and these are the special characters you can see over here. So this is your ASCII code. The next topic is ASCII code. With the advent of computerization, considerable work has been undertaken to facilitate the use of Indian language on computers. For denoting the keystroke of Indian languages, there was one more code called as ASCII code. This activity was generally limited to specific language and were independent exercise of various organizations, thus making data interchange impossible. In such a scenario, it was important to have a common standard for coding Indian scripts. In 1991, the Bureau of Indian Standard adopted the Indian Standard Code for Information Exchange, that is your ASCII code. This is 8-bit code representation capable of coding 256 characters. ASCII code retains all ASCII characters and offering coding for Indian script also. Thus, it is called as Indian Script Code for Information Interchange. Now, what is the difference between ASCII and ASCII code? It is ASCII has Indian characters as well. Indian characters means what? Devanagari script, Malayalam, Telugu. So all these different types of Indian characters are also represented in your ASCII code, whereas your ASCII code only has English characters. This standard does not apply only on Devanagari script but also on Gurumukhi, Gujarati, Oriya, Bengali, Assami, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam and Tamil. So here clearly it is specified that ISKI code is useful for these different types of languages. Next topic is your Unicode. It has been developed by Unicode Consortium that was formed in 1991. Unicode was developed by Unicode Consortium in 1991. Now what is Unicode? Unicode provides a unique number for every character, no matter what the platform, no matter what the program, and no matter what the language. So Unicode means what? Unicode will give you unique number for every character. No matter of your platform, whichever operating system you are using, there will be unique number for every character. Whichever program or whichever language you are using, there will be unique number for each and every character. The Unicode standard has been adopted by such industry leaders as Apple, HP, IBM, Just System, Microsoft, Oracle, SAP, Sun, Sybase, Unisys, and many others. So these are the companies or these are the industries who have adopted this Unicode. Unicode is required by modern standards such as XML, Java, ECMA script, that is your JavaScript, Cobra, WML, and etc. So these are the languages which can use your Unicode. So here we end with this chapter. Hope so all the video related to this chapter are useful for you in your studies. Thank you.